Hey friends, David from Jardin Autoworks with an update on the 77 two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive conversion. All right, my friends, so I went out and got me a gantry crane, telescoping one from Harbor Freight, about 900 bucks, a couple hours of my life putting that thing together. We've got our cherry picker holding up the front clip, and the gantry crane with a tow strap wrapped several times through the cab and doors, holding everything else up. So we got the cab off, and we are over the top of our new frame here, or an 83 frame, four-wheel drive. Got the engine in there, got all the steering components, new front axle, all that kind of good stuff. We are just about ready to go, but what I want to do here before I set this down on the cab mounts for good is I want to get rid of some of the rust that's in underneath here while I have access to it. This cab is a 1977 cab, and it is in really decent shape. There's no holes necessarily, I mean big holes, rust holes that can't be overcome. There's one like right up in that corner there. It's about the size of my fingertip that I think I can clean up and then just weld just a really quick tab in there or something to plug that hole. But this isn't going to be a show truck. It's not going to be, anything other than a work truck. But I need it to last for a little while, It's going to Montana. There's going to be salt on the road. There's going to be, there's going to be ice. There's going to be snow. It's going to get used. It's going to be a construction rig here when it's all said and done. So I want to get some life back into it. The cab is, like I said, it's in really good condition. The cab corners on the 77s, I mean, on the older trucks, they're literally falling apart. You can stick your fingers in there, whole fist, all that kind of stuff. This thing is in solid shape. So, it's got some rust on it, surface rust and all that. But all in all, let's get this thing going. Let's get breathe some life back into it, and get it to Montana. Let my son drive it around for a little while. It'll be out in the woods, hunting, fishing, pulling boats, pulling construction trailers, all that kind of stuff. This thing, I'm super excited. We are almost done here. Once we set the cab down, we are wiring, and we'll fire it up. Once we fire it up, then we'll roll it around the yard, make sure it stops, make sure it goes, all that kind of good stuff. Put it in four-wheel drive, see what it does. Then we'll get the bed on here. The bed's going to be easy. It's like 8 bolts. It is 8 bolts. The bed comes off. We slap it on here, put the 8 bolts back, and we are done. So super excited. That gantry crane came in super handy. It's a 1-ton gantry, telescoping gantry crane from Harbor Freight, the Pittsburgh brand that they always have on demo. The only downside with this gantry crane is that to raise it, to do the telescoping deal, because I had to go the full 12 foot on this bad boy to get the cab high enough, is it takes 2 people. There's hand cranks on either side, and you can't go a little bit at a time, going side to side. It just doesn't work like that. So I had to get Mrs. Jardin Autoworks out here, and by the time I get out here, it's like 8 o'clock at night, and she's winding down for the day, so she wasn't real happy about that. But hey, this gantry crane saved me a lot of grief. Typically, and I've done whole cab lifts before, but I've done blocking the pinch weld. So just getting a whole bunch of blocks and 4x4s to string across there, that would have been a nightmare, because I've got the engine and transmission in it, and I couldn't get it high enough, I don't think. nor would I want to try and lift it like I used to. I did the crew cab that way, just lifting corner by corner. And I'll tell you, it was no fun, but I did it. That's back in my younger days. Right now, man, it's just not happening for me. And again, no job is worth getting hurt. So, you know, why not? I've got a little bit of money set aside for Jardin Autoworks. So that gantry crane, that was it, man. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update. And as soon as we're dropping the cab, I will shoot another video. And I'll show you dropping the cab down on the cab mounts for the last time, and then kind of give you a walk around and let you see what the 77 cab looks like on this four-wheel drive frame, because I'm super excited about it, and it's starting to look really good. Hopefully you found that video entertaining, at least. But if you did, you know, please hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell so you're notified of all new videos when they come out. I'm David. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there on Jardin Autoworks.